Right, hello everyone. Let's recap Thursday the 26th of September. So this was 25th, yesterday's picture. I didn't have it for yesterday, the previous video, so I'm just showing you now. That's how it looked on that bearish move. Now today we got GDP, and that's a labelled up illustration of the day. Not much happened on GDP. So let's go to the chart. And we just go over that. So at the moment, we are 10 minutes away from PCE. And I just thought we'd do a little video to recap GDP. So GDP, London session here, New York session here. You can see we didn't get much movement, but I'll go over that in a second, what we was expecting. Now the previous day, downwards move, got a big downwards move. And it found bullish support from here going into the afternoon. It showed no indication of buying, but it hit these discount buy areas from the previous day. So that's taking all the liquidity from here, retesting them areas. That's why you got the instant push up once the day opened again. Now if we go down to the 15-minute, we can focus on that area. So you started to get the bullish movement. These are those previous day lows. This is the discount buy areas too. So you can see we've started to get the bullish move up, and then it fully retraced going into the close. So I normally take this as they are still in the sales. So I'm seeing this as a retracement, and going into today we have a potential reversal area to go down. But because it retested this discount buy areas from previous days, it's a bit, you have to be a bit more wary, because is this a true buy to target the all-time high? Now going into this GDP day, let's go down to the 5-minute and just focus on that. So let's pull that over. We don't need that discount area. So all we have, like always, look at the previous day. This is your premium sell area, and this is your potential discount buy area, which doesn't have much weight behind it. So you drag that over anyway, and your premium sell is dragged over. But looking at this price action, they were clearly selling, in my opinion. So going into the London open, which is here, you'd be looking for some sort of retracement to either the discount buy area or a support towards the upside. Now, if we zoom in, this is your mop. As always, pre-London is here, then you got your London opening here. There's not really any trades in the London opening. This was a minor previous high, and this retracement here to the pre-London is the only real trade you got, because it's retesting that area, so you can get into the buy up there. Then going into the late London session, you got the bounce off yesterday's mop area, which is the white line running along there. Not a great confirmation, but it can be used. And then price comes down to the London opening, which is there. Retest that, and you got bullish support. So overall, this would be an okay buy. As price goes up, this is consolidation, fake out, impulse move down. So it's a manipulation move. That's a retest. So this is a valid sell, but it's not really great confirmation. You'd just be following the manipulation of price action. So that's a valid sell set up, because it's also retesting the mop. But yeah, it's not a great London session. I wouldn't really be sitting there waiting for good moves, because it doesn't really show you anything. You're in the middle of those two big ranges, and you'd be waiting for the main move to kick in with GDP. Especially with GDP, you get a lot of big moves with GDP release and the New York Open. So I was fully focused on that. Now going into the afternoon, this is the pre-New York. This is GDP, this candle. And this is the New York opening. So GDP takes place, and you can see we just bounce around in that area. So there's not any real setups there. The only real setup was this New York opening candle. So the big green one here. I took a few sell attempts here. So it pushed up, goes towards the discount, the premium sell area, which is over here. So this area here is your breaker. So this started the consolidation before the fake out up with the New York opening. This blue line running along here is your New York opening, and then they got into the sell. So this is also a premium sell area. And if we just retrace a bit more, you can see how it's a premium sell area from the previous day before that. So this area up here is your premium sell area. So I was looking for a sell in this area once price pushed up. So we got this downwards move, and then once it cleared liquidity, it just retraced back up. Then went sideways. I was expecting a lot more volume towards one direction. Is expecting this one to continue down, or expecting some decision to be made from here onwards. But I got this last sell here, but nothing really come of it. Didn't even do a liquidity grab here. So it wasn't really much. It just focused on the New York opening really. Not really much profit. Just finished for the day on GDP. I was waiting for it to move away from the GDP level, because if we go to the 15-minute time frame and look at the past GDP releases, what it normally does is GDP will take place, then it will move away from that release area, then the New York opening will push price back towards the GDP release. And if it doesn't happen and the New York opening is still sitting around the GDP release level, then the New York opening will force price away into a key area. They will start selling or buying, and then it will reverse and continue in that direction. But we didn't get that on this day. We just got a attempted sell, come down, took liquidity, and then it just went sideways. So that shows all the volume will be in today's New York session. So today we are focusing on the PCE in 6 minutes time, and then the main move is expected to be in place and taking place for the New York session. So focusing on the PCE release to get some kind of understanding of where we're going, and then the New York opening will be the main move. So yeah, yesterday was quite disappointing. I was expecting a lot more from it. Not many opportunities to take. It was like a break-even day for GDP, which is quite bad. So, focusing on PCE, I am favouring a push up to this area, like we're doing now, then a drop. That would be a perfect scenario. But we may get a drop down, retest the mop or the discount buy area, then continue up to target the all-time high. Or we may even continue up, take the all-time high, then reverse with the New York opening. A few different scenarios to play out. I'll go through that tomorrow in the next video. Take care, have a good day, and goodbye.